Talk about your last fight against Soto. He's obviously a warrior. The fight was looking good. In the second round, I think it was, boom, you guys have the headbutt. And you were bleeding. You were mad about it.
I was frustrated.
Can we see that cut, champ? See how it's healing up?
I was frustrated, man. But, it's healing up well. I had Dr. Roberts, stitched me up, 12 stitches. So it was a big gash, big laceration. But guess what? I had Stitch Duran, the best cut man in the business. He was able to control it right away. Thankfully, I didn't let it faze me. I stayed composed, stayed under control, and I just dictated the pace of the action. And went in for the kill when I wanted to, when I saw it fit best. And that's what got me the knockout victory. And not only that, but moving up to 154 pounds, I feel much stronger. I feel like in training camp, I was getting stronger as every week progressed. And I was very excited for that reason, because when I finished the last two sparrings, I told my dad, dang, Dad, this is the strongest that I finished camp before in a very long time. A very, very long time. I'm very happy, and I truly feel that this is going to be one of my strongest performances. And thankfully, that was the way it resulted.
What was that, at 151, that fight?
151, but I'm fighting 54.
Right, so you feel even stronger not having to cut those last 3 pounds, do you believe, for the next fight?
Yeah, I think that I'm still going to develop more into a 154 pounder. So my trainer and I will make sure to get to gaining some more muscle, but functional muscles. Muscles that will be beneficial for me in the fight game. And, after that, I'll go up to 160. Probably the next one.
Wow.
No, I'm kidding. 54 first. 54. And
you want the winner of this weekend, huh?
I want the title first.
You told me previously you want to fight Jaime Munguia. He's obviously on the zone too, so it seems like it's a makeable fight. Yeah. Is that what you're pushing for to get next?
Definitely. I think that's a fight that the fans would really enjoy, and I think that we should pursue that fight. Not only I, but Matchroom Boxing, Eddie Hearn has been very vocal on how interested he is in making that fight happen. I think the fans accepted it too. The minute he posted it on his social media, they were very open to seeing that fight, and it seemed like we had a lot of positive comments. With that being said, who knows? Maybe we'll make a trilogy, a Barrera-Morales trilogy, but with Vargas and Munguia. We need something like that. We haven't had that in a while. I would be more than happy to give the fans that type of fight.
What do you say to the critics that are out there who are saying, well, Vargas is going to be really small for 154, and Munguia is like one step to 160 already? What do you say to all those people?
I'd say Canelo Alvarez fights at 160 pounds and 5'8". I am 5'11" and fighting at 154 pounds. I'm one of the tallest in the welterweight division. I just can't make it anymore. I'm going to be stronger at 154 pounds, and you'll see. Just tune into the fight, and you'll be able to see for yourself that it would be one of my best performances to date. This is my division, and it's crucial when a fighter cannot make the weight anymore and is still fighting there. He's not giving his best potential, and I'm just glad I'm in this position. Tune into the fight. If you don't believe, tune in to my fight, and I'll make you believe. And because I'll prove it with action.
What do you think of Munguia? He burst onto the scene. He fought Saddam Ali, who he'd already beaten. Looked really good in a couple fights, and he had a couple tougher fights, especially his last fight against Hogan. A lot of people thought he might have actually lost. Do you think maybe the weight's affecting him, or maybe he's starting to, become complacent? How would you assess his last couple performances?
From what I know, he's brought in a nutritionist, right? He's brought in a nutritionist that's going to help him make the weight, so he won't have a problem. This is what I've heard. And I'm glad he's making the decision. Maybe he wasn't dropping the weight properly. He's young. He's young. Sometimes when you're that young, you don't want anyone telling you what to do, or you don't want, you sometimes take things lightly, and don't really, don't acknowledge that that you should be taking your career. No, I can't say that, because I don't know his situation.
There's some fighters that just suffer a little bit at the end, and
I think he's just young. He's young, and he's gaining control over his training camp, gaining control over how his body reacts to certain things. Maybe there's something there. Maybe he just needs to accept that. For him to make 154 pounds, he needs to maintain a more strict diet and just strict everything. Stay staying away from friends and all that. We just don't know. You know, I guess we will find out soon in his next fight. But I think he's a talented fighter who is very strong physically. But he's going up in the ranks. You know, him being a world champion, he's fighting tougher opposition. So he's not going to be winning by knockout in the first round anymore. You know, he's going to be put to the test, and he just needs to be ready for it.
All right, man. Thanks, Jesse.
Yeah, thank you very much.
That's all we
Fellas.
think we wasted your time enough, man.
I appreciate the support. Tune in to my next fight, and I thank you all for always supporting me.
When do you think he'll be back? I know you got to wait a little while
You know
for
what?
that.
Eddie and I and my advisors, we hope to come back in June, July, early July. But with this cut, I got to give it more time to heal. So I'd say maybe August.
Sounds good. Thank you very much.
Tune in. Thank you guys.
Thanks, Jesse. See you in August.
No problem.
Yeah.